It was graduation day for up to 300 new police officers, just in time to add to the numbers scheduled to secure the referendum which begins on Sunday. This is Freedom Square in Rumbek, a town famous for being the former headquarters of the Sudanese People's Liberation Movement SPLM during the war. The graduation was presided over by the governor of Lakes State, Chol Tong Mayai, who accused saboteurs of trying to buy voters' cards from locals to frustrate the referendum.
As we have heard, and it was exactly yesterday, that about 909 cards have been caught in a possession of one person. That is already the sabotage.
Freedom Square is also remembered for great speeches made here by South Sudanese liberation hero John Garang. The governor called on Southerners not to betray their leaders by selling their voters' cards.
The blood of the people who have sacrificed themselves, can we honor them by selling it out, by selling this land out? We tell you, my friend, what you do, the people of South Sudan have chosen to be different. They have chosen to be on their own. So if you think that is not good with you, please leave us in peace and join them.
In the words of the Lakes State Governor Chong Tol Mayai, this police graduation is just part of showing to the world that the Southern Sudan section is ready to take it from here to rule themselves. The Rumbek Referendum Sub-Committee Center also released referendum materials today to begin their journey to their destinations around the 40 polling centers around the Lakes State. Most of them will take at least a day to arrive at the designated centers due to the expanse of the state. The training officer Joseph Mabior Maria says they have to brave rough terrain to get the ballot materials where they need to be.
Now we are distributing these materials to the farthest, distant centers. If we wait until tomorrow, then we will not be able to reach. So we are starting with the far distance where the polling stations are, and then we come down to the centers which are inside the town. So as soon as we start now, I think we'll cope up with the time, because we have only one day remaining, that is tomorrow.
The referendum vote begins on Sunday and will continue for 7 days. The Dinka community comprise at least 70% of the population here in Lakes State, and most of them speak only Dinka and Arabic.
Sometimes the areas are a bit, far. They cannot be reached because the roads are not, okay. That's why, more days are good with us, so that, if someone miss, the polling, day in day one, day two for sure, he or she will vote maybe in the second day, the third day. So we have a time frame for polling, that is 7 days.
Despite the small number of registered voters in Southern Sudan, at just over 3.5 million registered voters, it is a massive exercise for the Referendum Commission. Southern Sudan has 10 states, and Lakes State alone, where we are today, has 8 counties, some of which are up to 150 kilometers apart. And this is why the movement of the polling materials had to begin in some cases up to 72 hours before the voting day at the referendum on Sunday. Now, KTN at Rumbek Center, Lakes State, Southern Sudan.